Failure. Where's the sheet? Why are you doing it?
Thanks for coming along. We're going to pretty much jump straight into it. Just want to get warm and kind of want to get started. So the way that it's going to work tonight, and there's quite a few away, and they've already told me that they can't make it because they're sick, so that's fine. What we'll do is we'll catch up with all of them anyway. We might even run another night, maybe next Monday, where they can turn up if they missed this week. So and you guys are more than welcome to come next Monday as well. The more the merrier, really. So we'll pretty much from now, Mondays are going to be our night to have junior volleyball. And the way that we'll run it is Mr. Marshall or myself will be here. Sometimes two of us, sometimes just one of us. But we're kind of going to be running the show from now on. We're going to have two junior teams moving forward. Okay, so we're going to select probably around 18, 19, 20 students to represent the school. One will be like a A team and one will be a B team. So I call them the development and the premier team. Okay, just because I like those terms and I think they're more fitting. Okay, so also like a development team and a junior premier team. Because year 9s can make the premier team. Okay, that's how we're going to run it this year. We're not going to just do 10s and 9s because I think it would be cool to get our best players and the best teams, and then kind of have another squad to develop for next year as well. So I want to have 9s and I want to have 10s in both squads. I don't just want to fill it up with 10s as well. So competitions don't start for a while, but Junior North Islands has been confirmed as being in Tauranga this year. So we'll send hopefully at least a team over, hopefully 2. But those of you that don't know, it's quite hard to get into the draw because there's so many teams trying to get in, and they only take the first junior team, so one junior team from each school before they take the second one. Okay, so we'll try and get at least our A team in there. All right. And the way it works, for those of you that don't know, you have to play regionals to qualify for the North Islands. Okay. We'll go anyway, but if you come first in Taranaki, which we're aiming to do first or second, then we'll get into the top 32 in the North Island, and that will be in Tauranga. So the top 32 teams in the North Island, and then we play that competition over there. Okay, so that's what we're aiming for. And secondary school pretty much runs like that, so it's just juniors, so there's no year 11s or above, it's just 9s and 10s. It's not age group or anything, it's just the year you are at school. And I know a lot of schools that have already kind of started their junior program and they're getting into it kind of similar to us. We're just kind of starting out. Most of them are just kind of getting out of senior stuff. So this is pretty much a great time to start. If you have winter codes and winter sport, by all means carry on doing that. Like if you've got footy or rugby or whatever, do that. Okay. This will just be on a Monday. If you can't make Mondays, that's sweet. You just have to let us know. If you play any summer codes like cricket or tennis, mainly those two, then you need to let us know ASAP because cricket will definitely clash and tennis eventually does clash as well. We've had heaps of cricket and tennis players over the years. So let us know. It's a summer sport though, so it shouldn't interfere with the winter codes. Tonight, for those that don't know me, all you guys know me, yeah. Mr. Marshall, Mr. Coates, parents, Mr. Coates, Mr. Marshall. We are tonight. We're going to run. We're just going to run like a typical kind of training, but we might actually. We're kind of just looking for a few key things, kind of like your passing, your hands and your setting, moving your feet and your body, getting behind the ball. We'll look at your serving for a bit. We'll do some hitting, and then we'll play some games. The games won't be proper games though, they'll be kind of like constructed. We'll probably get a couple of setters and we'll get a couple of hitters and we'll just move you around the courts and throw some free balls in rather than trying to just play a normal game, okay, because I don't think we're quite there yet anyway. For the first few weeks, we're just going to go through skills. Like I think it's super important for us to just start right at the start and just go through the real key skills like passing and serving and all that sort of stuff, and hitting and all that before we get into gameplay. But we're going to teach you guys rotation pretty early. Okay, so probably after the first few weeks, we'll teach you rotation. We'll get you guys into positions, and then we can click around the full game. You guys can play some proper volleyball. Because proper volleyball, as you guys might know, most of you might not, is very different to the Sunday night league. Like very, very different to what it is. When you look at like proper volleyball and what it should be played like, and you guys will be doing that soon. Yeah, it's like social volleyball is like a whole nother thing. It's like
way more strategy,
where
you're standing, positioning yourself, communication in the teams,
and way more position play. So it's like you're a middle or a center or a D hitter or whatever. So we kind of move you around the court accordingly. Okay. Anything you wanted to add, Sue?
No, I think you've nailed it on here.
Sweet. Okay, so I think we're just going to run a bit of a warm up actually. So those of you that were in my squad last year that we did for our seniors, when there's only a couple of you that were here for that, or not seniors, but can you guys run a little warm up and do like just around the court? Everyone else is just going to line up behind these guys and follow them, and then we're going to do some. Yeah, pause in. So just follow behind single file. Single file, yeah, single file. Let's play down a little bit, guys. Let's play down through. Big loss. Really important thing about volleyball is like it's full of heaps of little skills, like heaps of micro skills. Okay, but it all really comes from our feet and how we move. So I'm really looking for us just moving big on our toes. All right, a good volleyball is one that's not flat-footed and one that's keen and hungry for the ball. If you're waiting for the ball to come to you and you're flat-footed, all right, and you're kind of standing there and you're just waiting for it to come to you, when it does, you're going to be unprepared. Okay, so it's really key for us from now on to be on our toes and moving. All right, what we're going to do to start with, I just want to see you guys just doing some passing. Okay, so all we're going to do, nice and easy, is we're just going to be going from about this far apart. Actually, you go the red line all the way across to the courts here, so these two red lines. So Jerry will be there, and I'll be your partner, other red line. Yep, I'll be your line. We're just going to be passing from one another, back and forth. Okay? Nice and easy, because I want to see how you guys move, and I want to see you guys passing. But the really key thing for passing, and I know I've done this with a lot of you guys before, and most of you guys know how to pass, right? Is we're going to be, our left hand's going to be out, our right hand's going to be over top, we're going to be pushing our thumbs together, and we're going to try and squeeze our elbows together, okay? And we're trying to open up that platform. So it's hitting here, okay? Nice and wide on the fleshy, meaty part of our arms. We don't want them to be turned in like this because there's too many bones in there that it could hit and go off all over the place. You're trying to get that meaty platform there. Before the ball comes to you, we're standing on our toes, alright, bent knees, shoulders up like this, and we're waiting for the ball. As it comes to us, we move our feet wherever it is, okay? And we put our hands together. We never start with our hands like this when the ball's coming to us. We don't do this. Right, we start with our hands apart. We come together, and then we pass. Having space in between our arms and our chest, okay? And we're bending our knees, and we're not doing big swings. If anything, I want to see kind of nothing. I kind of want you to be taking the head off the ball and just kind of like bumping it up. Okay? So that's what we're looking for. Moving your feet, your hips getting behind the ball, and you're passing and pushing those thumbs to where they want to go. Feet and hips are the most important thing. Moving where you need to be. Okay? On your toes, moving your feet, pushing up. Alright? So let's do that. Let's just get into pairs. Grab one ball. Just pass back and forth to each other. You don't have to be right on the red line, but just back and forth to each other.
Come over here.
Move closer if you want. You're just going to throw the ball in, okay? So you're kind of going to do this. Jackson, chuck the ball. So you're kind of just going to do this, all right? Just going to throw the ball in like that, and they're going to pass it up. What they're going to try and do to start with is you're just going to pass the ball up to yourself, okay? So as the ball comes in, you just pass it up, and then catch it, and then throw it back to them. So you're going to do this. So throw it at me. Just pass it up to yourself, catch it, and then throw it back like that. Okay? We'll do 10 of those and then we'll swap sides. So there you go. Throw it in, pass it up, catch it, and there you go. bit of height after your pass to yourself, give it some height. Okay, hold balls. Balls on this side, this time. Okay, this time we're going to pass the ball to ourselves and then set it back. Okay? And the other guy is going to catch it. So for example, you're going to go here. I'm going to pass up to myself, set it, and then just catch it straight back. Right? Or actually do this. Yeah, set it straight back. Like that. Okay? So the key with our setting, boys, is getting under the ball. Okay, so moving to where the ball is, getting underneath it. Having loose hands, so not really hard. I'm quite guilty of this. My hands aren't that great at setting, to be fair. But you want to have really loose hands. Okay, but not too loose so that they fall through. So when they touch your hands, you want them to be, you want to keep that diamond shape. And it's a really quick catch pass, right? But then you're coming down with your wrists and you're pushing out. Right, so you're kind of catch pass, pushing out. I don't want anyone kind of padding the ball. Okay, that's not what we want. The ball needs to be leaving your hands with no spin on it. As soon as there's spin on the ball, you'll get called for a carry or 2 touches, in volleyball. So we want it to be coming out of our hands straight. It can have some spin, it'll be unrealistic for it to have nothing. Alright, so we want to have as little amount of spin as possible. So, throw the ball, pass to yourself, set back to the other guy. Okay?
One more thing, guys, when you're sitting, make sure you're leading with one foot. So for me, I'm right-handed, I like to lead with my right foot forward, and then set into the ball. Instead of you direct the wheel and set the ball back.
There you go. Pass to yourself, set to mate. Pass to yourself, set to mate. This time. So just throw it a little harder. You can throw it with 2 hands if you want. Ideally, you kind of want 1 hand, because by doing this, we're kind of starting to simulate our pitch. Okay? We're not going to do that yet, but we're just going to throw the ball with a little bit more heat. You can move a little closer if you want to, but we just we don't want to like absolutely fang it at them. All right? Try and be accurate. Try and be accurate with your throw as well. Okay? And our guys on the other side. Our passes, look in here. Our passes, we need to be ready. Okay, because as soon as the ball starts coming at you with a bit of heat, right, we need to be ready to be able to move. Okay? Get behind the ball, move forward, move back, jump back if we need to. Alright? Remember, anything up here, like if we're waiting for the ball and anything comes up here, there's no point in us trying to pass it up there. Right, you need to set it. Okay? And if it's coming with heat in this area, then we can actually just put our hands up, set the ball to ourselves, okay, and then set it back. So now we're making decisions about what's best. Right, so just a little bit more heat, go 10 each, and we'll see how we go there. There you go. Still passing it to yourself. Pass it to yourself. Basically, you're serving from behind, like our volleyball is the blue line, doesn't bring me. Okay, we're serving this way. So, I would like you all to kind of experiment with serving from different places. But can anyone tell me where you would usually serve from? Yeah, this corner here. Okay, because that's where you are in the rotation. But in actual fact, fellas, you can serve from anywhere. Okay, even if I'm there in the rotation, I can serve from over here if I really want to, and then run into the game. Everyone else on the court just needs to be in the rotation. We'll talk about that. Yep.
You only actually serve in that corner because you're right-handed and cross court.
Yeah, it's better to. Yeah, it's better to serve in this, especially if you're right-handed, like you said. With our serving, I want us to, before we start, I want us to be real confident with it and actually just start getting a bit of power in it right from the start. We all know kind of how to serve, we've all given it a go. So I want to see, we're looking for technique. Okay, I'm looking for a bit of power in there. I would rather you at this stage start hitting the ball with a bit of power than kind of be not even making it to the middle line. Okay? So I'd rather you throw the ball up and give it a go. So because it's kind of trial, I just want to see you guys and have a go for 10 or so minutes. We're just serving over to each other. Doesn't matter who's serving here, just keep serving through. Spread out, spread out. jump serving. Just keep jump serving. I'm happy for you guys to jump serve, alright? Especially even this early, I actually don't mind it. In fact, I'd rather you jump serve, alright, to start off with. Because look, to be honest, if you can jump serve and get it over, you're on to a winner, okay? If you can do that, you might from the start even, but the issue with jump serving is that we often get into it and we're ignoring the one thing that's most important in our jump serve, which is the toss. Okay? Everything about a jump serve is in the toss. Because if you get the toss wrong, it's going to put you off and you're just going to be swinging. Okay? So I want you guys to just slow it down a little bit and focus on, if you're doing a jump serve, make sure you've got a bit of room in front of you. Okay? And really focus on that toss. So kind of when we're jump serving, I want you holding it with one hand, alright? And I want you kind of not touching the palm of your hand, it's going to be in your fingers like this. Okay? And you're going to be focused on throwing the ball up in front of you and give it a decent amount of height. Okay? And I want you to have a little bit of spin on it. You're spinning it backwards towards you. Okay? You're doing that with the ball. Spinning it towards you. Okay? And then basically after you do that toss, you're going to do the same movement as you would a spike or a hit. So you're throwing it in front of you, okay, about that height. You're going through the exact same movement as a hit. Alright? You're hitting it nice and high, you're flicking your wrist to get that shot. You don't have to do a jump serve. If you're not doing a jump serve, throwing it up. Oh, and I want everyone tossing with the hand that they hit with. So we're not tossing with your opposite hand. Going up, you're standing like this with the hand that you hit with. So your right hand, you're throwing with the right hand. Toss. Okay, wait a little bit, up and hit. If we're just on the ground, okay, if we're just on the ground, we're going to hit on the ground, you can toss with the other hand. Right? Especially if you're not going to toss very high. But the toss is really important, okay? So just take your time with it. Right, keep going. Hey, a couple of ground rules was moving forward from here. When I blow my whistle, it's really important that we hold the balls, and if anyone's talking, don't bounce the ball as well, because it's just rude. It doesn't really help anyone. And when I ask the ball to be put in again, I don't mean thrown in there like that, because it's probably going to do that and miss and then go all the way down there. It means bring it over to place it in. Okay? So A, you don't have anyone on here, especially the coach, and B, it doesn't do that. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're just going to talk about some hitting and then do some hitting, and then we're going to we'll do some hitting. I'll tell you how we're going to set it up. But who can tell me our hits? You guys should know this, but what have we got?
You got the post?
Yeah, post, which is so setter always stands at, we're going to go through this really quickly so we know. There's 6 positions on a court. Okay, position 1 is who's serving, and he's in this right corner here. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's quite confusing because you rotate the opposite way, but anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are the positions on the court. Okay, the setter, we want them to be at, when the game starts, we want them to move into position 2.5, which means between position 2, where Sir's standing, and position 3, where the middle hitter would be. Okay, or the person standing in the middle. So he's kind of standing in the second position now on court. And the reason for that is so that we open up a couple of options for hitting, for our attack. So the first option being posted, I don't know if you see it up here, and our posted is sitting all the way up, and kind of running in on the up and hitting into the court. Our middle hitter, so the person in this position, is running through and hitting our middle, and our D hitter, if we have one, is hitting behind him, okay, on the other side. Okay, so those are our 3 front court attacks. Our 4th person that's hitting is our post, is our pipe, which is behind the 3 meter line. Okay, and that person is usually the guy that's in 6, or position 6. So what we do as coaches is we try and move you around into those positions as fast as possible. Okay, so when the ball gets served over, we try and get you as close to your hitting position as possible, so that when you pass, all you have to do, if it does come to you, you can still pass and hit. Okay, and we have enough passes in the back court to be able to do a hit. So that's volleyball 101. It's trying to get us as close to our hitting position as possible. So I've got a post hit. There's a couple of different sets that can come for a post hit. Okay, we can have one that's just a normal post, which is kind of like out like that. There's a bit of log to it, and he's got plenty of time. Okay, the other ones that we're going to work on later on are kind of flat post ones. So they kind of do that. They're a lot flatter. Okay, and it doesn't give them as much time to get there and hit it, but they're really hard to block. Okay, because you expect a big one like that, where the blockers go, oh, yep, plenty of time here and get into position. That's the reason we do a flat post set. So that's post. On the middle, there's a couple that we can hit. Okay, there's an A. So an A is right on the center. Okay, so at 2.5 here. Okay, it's going to be right on me, right next to me. Okay, so an A quick is just out of my hands and it's sitting down there. And an A dead is going up kind of like that, and it's sitting straight on me there. And B, so we call this A, which is right on me, and a B is kind of where Finley is now. Okay? So that'll be our middle hitter running in and hitting there. And the setter will be shooting it up to the B hitter there. It'll be the same person. He decides whether he wants an A or a B. Okay? The A, B, post, and the last one is D. Okay, so D is kind of going behind you and getting set there. So the setter is sitting behind and hitting a D here. Alright, there's also another one when our D hitter there is in back court, okay, then the other option that a setter has is a 3D. Okay, so he's hitting 3D kind of from behind the line. He's jumping from behind the line to hit the ball. Okay, so that option there will be really good. Let's say if the first pass kind of comes out here, setter makes an option, he goes, oh, I've got a bit here, I'm just going to So as you can see, already it's all about where the ball goes after the first hit, and how good your setter is at making decisions of where's the best thing for, what's the best hitter to set. So if he's all the way over here after the first pass, and he goes, oh yeah, I'm going to set a B shoot or close. Alright, he's ready. Right. He might get there, and he might be ready, but it's not the best and most obvious option. If it was me, right, I would either set it 3B, if I've got a person here waiting for it, or play. Okay? Because that guy would be definitely really waiting for that. So what I want to see right now is we're going to run two setters. One setter is going to be here, it's going to be out here, we're going to be setting just post. We're going to be setting post. And on this side, we're going to have Sam. And if you can just set A dead here. Okay, you're not in the right position to set A dead, but we're just going to be setting straight up and hitting straight down. Okay? So we're going to run those. The way we'll do it though is Sir will have some balls, I'll have some balls on this side. We'll throw the balls in, okay? And you guys will just, let's line up let's just line up out there. Just go straight from there. Can I get half of you guys on that side hitting A dead? Okay, so after you hit, listen, after you hit, get your ball that you just hit. Boys, after you hit, follow your ball, get the ball, bring it back into here. Okay, we don't have a million balls here, we're talking about it. Chase your ball down, run it in. Okay, and me and Sue will be throwing the ball, so you guys will just be hitting the ball.
So these boys going to the back of that line?
Yeah, so you guys will hit, go to the back of that line, you guys will hit, go to the back of that line. Okay? You guys will not be hitting these guys, but I'll be hitting straight down there.
Just this way a little bit. Is that all good? Yeah.
Ready?
Ready? Yeah, so I'll throw as soon as he gets to the ball. I'm going to watch where it's going. Here we go. before you run it. Otherwise, you can undertime it.
a couple of things starting to sneak in, right? A good hit comes from our legs, okay? And it sounds weird saying that, but it actually does. Everything comes from our jump and our big muscle groups. You'll never be able to hit the ball hard if you're only using your arm. Okay, so everything comes from, it's like if we stood up against the wall there and we only let you use your arm to throw the ball, I bet you could throw it further if we let you do this with your body. Okay, and you move your legs first. Okay, as opposed to just doing that. So when we're hitting, we don't want to just kind of be going like this and then jumping straight up and then only using our arm to hit. We want to be jumping from behind the ball into the ball, hitting and landing by the net. Okay, it doesn't matter if you touch the net after the ball's dead, okay, but we still want to stay out of the net. Okay, so we've got to be mindful of just like running right in and then getting all over the net. But we want to have that forward momentum. So a little bit of us, or quite a few of us, are stopping and jumping straight up and trying to generate everything from here, from our elbow and our arm and our shoulder. So we actually need to be timing it. It's all about timing, landing with our hands back and our palms facing the roof. Yeah, and everything is in the jump. If we can get up and jump, especially on our net, it's only going to get higher from here, fellas. If you're not hitting down by the end of the season, right, we really need to work on our jumping. Okay? And if you're not tall, and not many of you are tall, not many of you at all are tall, which means we have to compensate for that by learning to use our legs, yeah, and jumping up. We need to get our height from our legs. Okay? And unfortunately, that we haven't been blessed with a 6'4" frame yet. Some of you guys hopefully will get there. So,
You can't block it, Darren.
I said many of us. So, we have to really put all the effort into our jump. Okay? When I say we've got a volleyball team of 5'8" and below, 6 foot and below, yeah, then that means we have to make up for it with the way we move and pass and the way we engage our legs to jump. Okay, so if we don't start jumping now, we will never get there. So we need to engage our legs. Right, so when you're jumping, put heaps of effort into it. Get up there and bang the ball. I want to see you doing that big arc. Throwing your legs back. All your power is going to be coming from your core and your legs, not your arm. Okay, so just think about that as we move forward. I think we're going to carry on. I think we might do a few more, just so that we can start thinking about that. Can I get you guys two back in seating, please? Yeah. We'll throw a few more balls in and then we're going to play some games.
Need to start jumping. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Jump.
No, you don't. No.
hope that'll happen more.
It happens a decent amount, but you won't get set, especially if you have a tall middle like we did last year. Oscar's a beast.
Can you guys go stand in seating position? Can I put you on outside on this side? Can I put you on outside on that side? Can you go middle on this side? And can you go hussing on this side? You go 6 on this side. Can I get you middle on this side? Yeah. I'm just going to spread everyone out. Let's go with, actually, yeah, can I chuck you on this side? And I might get you on, yeah, Reese, yep, perfect. Who's going to hit D on this side? Let's just go, do you want to jump on this side? Yep, into 1.
Okay, can jump.
Yeah. And we just need a pass.
You go in front.
Yeah, I'll chuck you in too. Can you jump on this side? Just on this side, yeah. We're just going to sub everyone in. So what we're doing, listen up. What we're going to do is, because we're not really doing rotations or anything yet, but we're still kind of starting our positional play. So we're going to start with these guys hitting our post little D, post little D. Okay? We're going to go with backcourt setters. Okay, backcourt setters. You guys are just passes. So you're going to be hitting post up. Alright? And you're going to be passing here. Okay? So backcourt, we're just going to be moving people around all over the show for the next 20 minutes, okay? Getting people in, moving people off, and all that. We're not serving. We're not serving, we're just going to throw free balls in. Okay? And you know, I want you to play the point out. When the point's dead, we're just going to throw another one. Okay? We're just going to keep going like that. Backcourt setters, we'll just go through. Can the guys on the outside just help with chasing the balls when they go around and bring them back, and then we're just going to chuck you in. Okay? Alright. Okay, ready? So start. Setters start in the backcourt. Yeah. Ready?
Yeah, get ready to block. Free ball. Keep an eye on the toe.
Middle.
Call the ball. Say mine. Get up. Yeah, cool. Nice. And again. So every time Setter's going to move to the back court, every time we're going to throw a ball. Okay, we're going to give you guys a couple more minutes. Change sides. Ready? Here we go. Use it. Call it, Ollie. Yeah, over. Get over. Call the ball. Yeah, let's start again. Go again. Ready? Setters move to the back. Yeah. Set, put it up to your setter. Call the hit. Too early. Try again. Here we go. Move. We're going to forget about every point and just carry on. Because you guys need touches on the ball.
That's okay.
This side.
Okay, ready to move up the way. Come on. Hey.
Okay, call it. Okay, hold it. I need everyone to say the line. Okay? Especially the first person that's taking the first pass. Every single time, that person has to say line. Alright, if someone doesn't say line, everyone in the gym, apart from the parents and me and Sir, are going to do push-ups. So you're going to say mine. You have to say mine. But the ball is coming to you for the first hit. Okay, don't say mine if you're hitting.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
Don't say mine if you're hitting or setting. Right? Setters will help you. Ready? Here we go.
Fine, welcome to the next block.
to be listening to this too, because we're going to be moving you in very shortly. The guys that are in 1 and 5, you guys need to be coming in and covering. So that's the guys that'll be you, Liam, and you, Jaden. You guys are going to be coming in. Whenever the ball's up at the net, you're coming in and covering anything, any action that's happening at the net. Okay? So there was a massive hole here. It happens all the time, but we need to be mindful. Okay, here we go. Setter takes the first one, you have to do it. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, ready. Okay, everyone, 10 push-ups. Call the first ball mine. Okay, here we go. Get up. Pass ball. Oh, there we go. We got it. Here we go. That's good. Now we're doing it. Good. That's right. As long as you call it. Tidy it up. Let's go. Matador, yeah, jumpers, yeah, over there, on that side, so you just pass it, buddy. Is that everyone? Yeah. Cool. Right.
You two get ready to come into cover.
So, we're passing it to 2.5, and he's deciding where he wants to sit. Do the same line. Okay, cover your hitters. So, if someone's hitting on your side of the net, people at the front, everyone, the whole team's moving into cover. Because if he gets blocked and it comes down on your side, that's your ball. Okay? So, we're starting out, but we'll just need to get everyone moving. So, when the ball's at the net, everyone on both sides will move in. Yeah? Okay, here we go. Free ball. Call it. Yes, Jackson. Jackson. Yeah, let's go again. Ready? Yeah.
2.5, come on. Hey, dude.
Okay, let's go again. And here we go. Good. Jump back. Jump back, ready for your hit again when it's not yours.
When you're for the ball.
Let's go, listen up. Run back and get ready for your hit. Okay, because there's no point in anyone being at the net if, you know, we just talked about using our big muscles, right, to move forward and hit the ball. You go up behind the ball, everyone's going to be doing that. Okay, ready? Do I hear mine? Yeah. Yep, let's go again. Let's go again. Ready?
Up the net.
Good. Flat out.
Mine.
Yeah, you call mine, you got to move those feet. Let's go. And again.
Mine. Mine. You.
Let's go again.
Mine. Mine.
There you go. Don't worry about the ball.
Help, help. Mine.
Here we go.
Help. Over. Come on.
Just work on that. And then you'll be good.
Help.
Nice. Jamie, can I just go for 7 in the middle?
Yeah, but the double. It's good double.
Mine. Help. Mine. Mine. It's okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's all right. Let's go.
Sit it.
Here we go. Boys on the side. We've still got a lot of people watching. Okay, so when you know it's not coming to you, it's really easy in volleyball, just kind of watch the other guy do what he needs to do. It's a team sport, everyone needs to be moving in and getting ready for the comeback. Especially when we start hitting harder and we're getting good blocks, okay? Because it's going to come back down fast and you need to be ready for it. Okay? So we need to support each other. What I'm looking for is people caring and moving in. Okay? So we need to get into our heads and supporting each other and we're moving into where the ball is. Alright, we'll get into the specifics of where you need to be standing later on, but at this point in time, I just want to keep you moving in. Okay? And calling for the ball.
Mine. Mine.
So then, getting ready then. Okay, ready, here we go again. Jump in for Jackson on that side. You jump in. Jump out. Actually, can you pass at the back?
Mine. Yep. Lockers going to block.
Good stuff. Here we go. Pass on. Call your hits. Call it. That's twice the evidence in my name. Oh, you got it. Go again. And I might get you to jump in.
Okay, stop practicing.
They're not served and they're not hit. So each one of these should really be being passed straight onto your setter. If you've got enough time to, I encourage you to move your feet and set the ball. Okay, to the setter. If you've got enough time to, a set should be more accurate than a pass. Alright, at this stage in your volleyball career, move your feet. Get under the ball and set it up to the setter, and then you should be able to get it out. Because all of these are going at snail pace at the moment. So they should be right on their head at 2.5 every time. Like this. Oh, look at that!
Lovely. That's it, five.
He called it. Okay, you guys too. Let's get some hits. Yeah? Here we go. Now a few more and then that's up. Here we go. Come on, let's get it on the side. Okay, call it. Call that first pass. Here we go again. Ready? Call it.
Yeah. Just back and forth.
There we go. Tidy it up. Okay. If you need to leave, you can. We're just going to go for another 10 minutes, but it's, no, it doesn't matter. So 10 minutes.
If you need to go, then you can go now. Sorry, what was that?
Oh yeah, you can actually on this one. Yeah, Setters, you can go front corner if you want this one. So that means there's no D option now. Yeah. Oh, it's a 3D. It's a 3D. Okay, yep.
Anna, are you taking me home as well?
Let's go a few more fellas on the road. Yep, here we go. Okay, come over to the Hey, just real quickly before you leave, well done. You know what I really liked about the last few weeks is that we were like way louder. Yeah, when we first started that, it was like, I couldn't hear a thing. No one was calling in. So already it's starting to look better. Even after just like one training, by the end of that we were kind of moving and we kind of know where we're going. Alright, there's still heaps to work on obviously, but well done. Thanks for turning up. Like I said, we are going to get 2 teams out of this, and I know there's heaps of boys away, so there was plenty that couldn't come tonight that we know want to play. But if there's any other of your mates that want to play that weren't here tonight, just let them know to come next Monday because we're going to kind of run the same sort of thing next Monday. So we won't say like who's in the squad or what we're doing yet until after next week. Okay?
Oh, so how long is this going to go for, this Monday kind of training thing?
Until nationals. So
Oh,
from
yes.
now on, we're at Mondays. We'll lock it in on Monday nights. Okay. So if you can't make it, I mean you're all here now, so I'm assuming that every Monday you're going to be sweet. But yeah, so Monday 7 o'clock, and tell anyone else as well who's keen. You got anything else to add?
Yeah, that was awesome. Just to see you guys develop, even just through that one session, was really good. We got some solid rallies developing through the end of there. Good.
Yeah, awesome. Let's pack up the net and then we can go. Thanks, fellas.
Oh, that was fun.
Are these trainings just for the two teams or just for like?
Yeah, so we'll pretty much choose two teams and run at the same time.
That's my position. I like that one. I like opposite hitter.
Yeah.
Does anyone know any live?
I won't be able to come to these Mondays one.
Sweet, lucky you.
Probably not possible.
No, all good. Cheers, Joe. Yeah, all of those can go.
Coffee, yeah.
And then the other one, yeah, control yourself, take down as low as possible.
Or just in general, like receiving. That's what I need to
Yeah. You might track him down.
What about Rory?